Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back, man. Thank you so much for clicking play. And for everyone who has ever hit the subscribe button, thank you again. Y'all are amazing, man. We about to watch the guy that you all voted for, the one that is the best president in the world ever in the United States of America.
Donald Trump and the Maga Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
How does that make you guys feel? No, seriously, I really want to know, because he didn't care if he was attacking a whole group. He didn't care at all. He said it without apology, and it's like he's upset at you all for constantly pointing out his F-ups. This right here, he's about to attack you all for absolutely no reason. Why is he attacking you all? For not voting for him? Why is he attacking you all? I don't get that.
Donald Trump and the Maga Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
I think we're.
Why is he bringing up Donald Trump in his speeches when Trump is no longer the president? He's no longer the president. Why is he still bringing him up? You're fearful of him. That's why. You believe in 2024 that he's going to come back and whoop your ass at the polls. That's what you think. I don't even know if Donald Trump even wants to run again. And I wouldn't blame him if he didn't. I wouldn't.
We're in such an extremist state, and what I mean by extremist is there's nobody in the entire political sphere that's speaking for ordinary people in a way that can be implemented. I know there are voices within probably both parties, populist voices on the right and progressive voices on the left. But in terms of these are the policies that are going to make your life as a person that was affected by the 2008 crash easier. We can see what's continuing to happen. The state is getting more and more ability to regulate. Corporations are getting wealthier and wealthier. There's been a wealth transfer during the time of the pandemic. No one's meaningfully regulating Big Pharma. It was revealed that the price caps Biden's introducing will not affect the pharmaceutical industry. Everything is about appearance and spectacle.
Yes.
Nothing is about integrity, authenticity, meaningful change, empowerment of ordinary people.
They don't want to get anything done. They just want to seem like they're getting something done so that they can have another 4 years to not get sugar honey iced tea done. What? It makes absolutely no sense, bruh. All right, we're about to get back to this, but I want to tell y'all something, some great news for the channel. We are sponsored now. We have a sponsorship with an amazing company called BlueMonsterPrep.com. Hey, what's up, guys? Now, I am super excited because we have been blessed to be sponsored by an amazing company that focuses on preparation for everything. I will put my name and my brand on Blue Monster Prep, especially on Gina and Patrick, making sure that you and your family are completely prepped when it comes to first aid, emergency food, emergency water, hazmat suits, PPE. You can get from BlueMonsterPrep.com. Make sure that you put in the code LFR so you can get free shipping anywhere in America, and you and your family will be taken care of. Give Patrick and Gina a call, all right? If y'all want any help with anything, make sure y'all give them a call so that you can know where to start. 1-800-876-7816, all right? They are happy to help, and thank y'all so much. All right, so we about to get back to this right here. This is dope.
But there's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans,
Lord,
everybody.
man.
Down, 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 like it's in sync or something. Like, it's been said, hasn't it, before, that the Democrat Party's best weapon is the divisiveness of a figure like Trump, and now Trump isn't at the forefront of American political life.
And now they got to create somebody as the villain. We need to create a villain. He's nowhere around. He's not even saying anything anywhere. Like, the dude is quiet. But he made so much noise when he was here that his people are not quiet, and that's pissing him off.
Some say he might stand in 2024 if the FBI investigations ultimately permit that. The fear of a kind of demonic Republican Party is valuable for galvanizing and mobilizing the traditional Democrat core. So instead of what you could do, and what I imagine would be a sensible thing to do, creating a political movement that says, look, if you're a blue-collar American, no matter what race you're from, we're going to make America better for you by taxing corporations a lot more, creating fairer systems in a variety of ways, looking for ways to implement the principles that this country was founded upon, which is individual and community freedom and acceptance of diversity, whether that diversity means a very traditional background or a very progressive outlook. We're going to find ways of accommodating that. We're certainly not going to just operate at the behest of big corporations the world over and use the mainstream media as a funnel for those views and prevent you having it.
This guy just studies all day long. He's very well versed. You know what? And shout out to him for about to receive. He's about to hit 6 million subscribers, man. That is crazy. 6 million, bro. He is growing like crazy. I think he's probably, is he bigger than Joe Rogan now? This dude's shows is crazy. They're going nuts. Congratulations to him, man. Wow. What, he's some sort of a comedian or actor before?
There are things you can do, but what they are doing is funding extreme, inverted commas extreme, candidates within the Republican Party so that they've got patsy opponents that they can straw man knock over on the way to technical victories. No ideology there. There isn't meant to be, we're here to serve the people of America. What's the best thing we can do for the American people? Where the fuck is that dream gone? Facing an unfavorable midterm environment, Democratic campaign organizations have propped up fringe candidates in California, Colorado, Illinois, Maryland, Michigan, Nevada, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. But otherwise okay? Betting that their chosen contender will be easier to beat in November. Most of the money has been used to fund TV commercials aimed at Republican voters that often tout the candidate's hardline anti-abortion views and support for former President Donald Trump's claim that the 2020 presidential election was stolen from him by a voter fraud. Dividing people at a time when every sensible person talks about ways of bringing people together is unconscionable, I think. Making the situation seem worse, stoking fear. There's no doubt there's racism. There's no doubt there's bigotry. Don't make it worse, make it better. Work to create a society where people say, look, you're different from one another, but can you leave one another alone? Can we find ways of loving one another? Can you?
I love that. Don't make it worse, make it better. They have a problem with that because making it better does not help them when it comes to voting time. They have to get people to the polls by instilling anger in them. They need for them to be upset. They can't need for them to feel kumbaya at all. They can't say, well, we did this, we did that, we did. They're still going to tout their record, things that they claim to have done. But, man, sheesh.
Can you accept that within one single family, you're going to find people with all sorts of different ways of being human? Can we get beyond this and actually start focusing on what the real problem is? Centralized establishment, elite power that does not afford real democracy to ordinary people. No, we can't focus on that because otherwise it would fuck up our gig. In all, Democratic campaigns or outside groups have interfered in 13 primary races across the 9 states. In at least 7 of those nominating battles, Democrats have outspent their preferred candidate. So the Democrats are spending more money on the Republican Party than the Republican Party. So when I say things to you like these two parties are the same, they support one another, it doesn't make any difference. Here's a quite concrete example of that.
Wow.
Joe Biden on a stage as if he's giving out medals to Chewbacca and Princess Leia. Meanwhile, his own party is funding the very thing that he's condemning as the biggest problem in the country. That's like finding out that Darth Vader was being funded by Princess Leia. And don't tell me that's true, because I'm not ready. Who's behind that mask? A fucking Ewok? Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee Chairman Sean Patrick Maloney insisted last month that the organisation had been doing our job by meddling in Republican primaries. What kind of job is that, though? What does that mean? Let's turn to someone that will guide us and help us. The Vice President. Not the most powerful person in the country. We've seen that guy. I've given up on him. Let's move now to the second most powerful person. Vice President Kamala Harris.
Oh my gosh, daggone word salad, AKA hashtag word salad.
Is the Democratic Party making a mistake here by, those people could win if you're not careful?
I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell people how to run their campaigns. You know, I ran in terms of statewide office.
Would you
I
have
ran,
done this?
I
So
ran.
would you have done this? Is this something you'd be
I'm
comfortable
not going to
doing?
tell people how to run their campaigns, Chuck.
Wow, that's a professional politician that won't condemn a practice that is at best ridiculous and at worst nullifying the entire point.
Let me tell you something about Kamala, man. She has let me down. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I still have this little bias when it comes to, I still had this bias when it came to coloration. If I see a black person in office with an opportunity to do something great and make a mark and all this other stuff, and more history of another black person that did something great that my daughters could possibly look at and be like, I want to be like Kamala when I grow up. Nope. They do not want to be like Kamala. And that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, you're a woman of color. You're a VP of the world. And I will say the United States, but this is the world because the United States run the world. They are extremely powerful. We run everything. We run everything. And you are as dilly as you are, that makes no sense to me. It doesn't. And it's unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. But I can't sit here and do these videos with good faith and say that she's stupid or that she's ignorant or anything like that. If she got a law degree, how can I do that? Like, I could never get a law degree. That's how I look at it. I'm sure y'all look at it a different type of way. But I look at it like, man, I couldn't get a law degree. Like, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to. It just seems so tedious, but she did it. So I was thinking that it's a possibility that she's going to bring all of that knowledge and her ability to communicate the way that she did when she was arguing law to her VP job. And nope, it didn't transcend. It did nothing. It's pointless. Not good at all, in my opinion. But anyway, I want to hear what y'all got to say about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all. Bye.